press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hello students, in the last class we finished up fundamental principle of counting in the chapter permutation and combination. The first concept we finish up. Okay, the next concept is factorial notations. Second concept in the chapter permutation and combinations. Factorial notations, first we observe, this is a new topic for you. Factorial notation means, observe here, I write the definition first. The notation n, this is the symbol. We write like this. The notation n factorial. So we read this one n factorial. Okay, the notation n factorial represents the product of first, very important, the notation n factorial. Okay, we read this one, n factorial represents the product of first n natural numbers. This is what a simple definition. Okay, this is what the definition of factorial. We will see the notation n factorial represents the product of what? First n natural numbers. That is first n natural numbers 1 into the product 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 into so on into n minus 1 into n is equal to n factorial. Is equal to what? N factorial. This is what the definition of factorial, that is n factorial is equal to 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 into 6 into so on into n minus 1 into n. This is what n factorial, the product of first n natural numbers. N factorial, this we can read as n factorial. N factorial means that's why I write very simple definition. According to my definition, the notation n factorial represent the product of first n natural numbers. N factorial means 1 into 2 into 3, 4, 5, 6, so on up to what? N minus 1 into n. We will see this one. Okay, we explain in detail. So one by one. Okay, this is what the definition. One by one we write. Then only you are understanding clearly. So what he say? N factorial means the product of first n natural numbers. For example, I write one by one. 1 factorial, the product of one natural number. First one, that is 1. Answer is 1. 2 factorial, The product of first one natural numbers, because first n natural numbers. First n, 2 factorial means the product of first two natural numbers. 1 into 2. The answer is 2. Understand? 3 factorial. N factorial means product of first n natural numbers. Same definition I applied. 3 factorial. So we write straight line. Okay, 3 factorial. The product of what? First 3 natural numbers, 1 into 2 into 3 is how much? 6. 2 3s are 6. 6 into 1, 6. Then next. Similarly, we write all the answer because this is very important concept. 4 factorial. 4 factorial. 4 factorial means what? The product of first 4 natural numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 3s are 12, 12 2s are 24, 24 into 1, 24. Correct? Answer is 24. So I want 5 factorial. I want 5 factorial. That means what? The product of first 5 natural numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5. That's how much? This is what? 520, 20, 60, 120. Correct? 120. So I want 6 factorial. 6 factorial. We read as 6 factorial. So that is nothing but what? The product of first 6 natural numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is answer is, I think it is 720. Like this. Suppose we want 7 factorial. So the product of first 7 natural numbers is how much? 6. 5040. This is what the concept of factorial notations. Very important, factorial notation. Similarly, right? N factorial. Observe here, n factorial is nothing but the product of first n natural numbers. So on up to n minus 1 into n. The product of first n natural number. This is what the factorial notations. This is what the factorial. Observe this concept. Factorial notations. Understand? So n factorial means, once again I say that, n factorial means the product of first n natural numbers. The product of first n natural number. These are the examples. Okay. If you want 8 factorial, the product of first 8 natural number. If you want 100 factorial, the product of first 100 natural numbers. Okay. After seeing this one, some notes are there. We will discuss one by one. So note number 1. 0 factorial is what, sir? Yes, na? 0 factorial. We define 0 factorial is 1. Okay, 0 factorial is 1. Note number 2. Some textbooks they written like this. Some textbook they written like this. Both are same. Understand? Both are same. Third one, this is very important, 0 factorial. You remember always, we define 0 factorial is 1. See, observe here, I want 4 factorial. 4 factorial. Just now I written 4 factorial means 1, 2, 3 into 4. Correct? 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. How much? 4 is 6, 60, 20, 24. 24, 4 factorial. This I can return as 1 into 2 into 3. This 3 digits. Shall we write like this? 3 factorial into 4. 1 into 2 into 3. That one we return as the product of first 3 natural numbers. So that we can return as 3 factorial into 4. Means 4 factorial we can return as 3 factorial into 4. Okay. Again 4 factorial. So 4 factorial is what? 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. So simply we return 1 into 2 we can return as 2 factorial into 3 into 4 factorial we can return also. 2 factorial into 3 into 4. Correct? One more example we take. One more example. This is very important concept. One more example we have to take. So one more example. 6 factorial. 6 factorial. 6 factorial. Product of first 6 natural numbers. 1 into 2 into 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this up to this one. 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5. The product of first 5 natural numbers. So that means 6 factorial we get written as 5 factorial into 6. Correct? This is one method. 5 factorial into 6. Correct? Because 1 to 5. Product of first 5 natural number. First 5 natural numbers we get written as 5 factorial into 6. Again 6 factorial. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 factorial we can run as product of first 4 natural number, that we run as 4 factorial into 5 into 6. Correct? 6 factorial can also be written as 4 factorial into 5 into 6. 4 factorial into 5 into 6. Again 6 factorial. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up to these 3 if I take 3 factorial into 4 into 5 into 6. 6 factorial we can also write on as 3 factorial into 4 into 5 into 6. Why I write all these example? In general, that is very important. In general, n factorial, I think this is note number 3. Okay, n factorial we can written as n minus 1 factorial into n. Correct? N minus 1 factorial into n, where n is greater than 1. See, n is greater than 1. N factorial can written as what? N minus 1 factorial into n. So that n factorial can also written as n minus 2 factorial into n minus 1 into n. Correct? N is greater than 2. N factorial can also written as n minus 3 factorial into n minus 2 into n minus 1 into n. This is what very important concept. 7 factorial. So by seeing this one, 7 factorial we can written as 6 factorial into 7. 10 factorial. 10 factorial we can written as 8 factorial into 9 into 10. Correct? That also we can written as 7 factorial into 8 into 9 into 10. This is very important concept. This is very, that means n factorial we can written as n minus 1 factorial into n. N minus 1 factorial into n. These are all about the concept of factorial notation. Okay, we take the problems one by one. Exercise I think 7.2. First problems, very simple one. Evaluate first one. 8 factorial. Evaluate first one. 8 factorial. I think I finish up to 7. 8 factorial. Okay. 1 into 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The product of first 8 natural numbers. You also calculate. So I think 40,320. 40,000. You also calculate 40,320. First problem is over. Second problem. 4 factorial minus 3 factorial. 4 factorial minus 3 factorial. Okay. So 4 factorial I can written as 4 into 3 factorial. Okay. Minus 3 factorial. Why I write like this? In these two terms, I take 3 factorial common. In this two terms, 3 factorial common. 4 minus 1. Correct? So 3 factorial. 4 minus 1 is what? 3. 3 factorial into 3. So 3 factorial. 1 into 2 into 3 into 3. 3 to the 6. 6 into 3. I think it is 18. Correct? 6 into 3 is 18. The value of 4, you can solve in another method also. 4 factorial minus 3 factorial is what? 18. Okay, first main problems are over. Second problem, second one is 3 factorial plus 4 factorial is equal to 7 factorial. That we don't know. If they are equal, if they are not equal, that we don't know. We have to calculate individually. Okay. So first LHS. 3 factorial plus 4 factorial. 3 factorial plus 4 into what? 3 factorial. 3 factorial I take common. 1 plus 4. 3 factorial into 5. Correct? 3 factorial into 5. So 3 factorial, 1 into 2 into 3 into 5. 6, 3 2s are 6, 6 into 5, 30. The LHS is 30. Correct? If you solve in another method also, direct method, RHS. 7 factorial. 7 factorial is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The product of first 7 natural number. Just now we calculate this one. So answer is 5040. 5040. By seeing these two results, are they equal? Are they equal? No. That implies 3 factorial plus 4 factorial not equal to what? 7 factorial. Understand? Observe the problem first. 3 factorial plus 4 factorial. 3 factorial plus 4 factorial is not equal to what? 7 factorial. Next problem. Third one, compute. Compute means evaluate 8 factorial divided by 6 factorial into 2 factorial. 8 factorial divided by 8 factorial divided by 6 factorial into 2 factorial. This is very simple one. So 8 factorial, 8 into 7 into 6 factorial. Yes, 8 into 7 into 6 factorial. 6 factorial into 2 factorial. 6 factorial, 6 factor get cancelled. 8 into 7, 2 into 1. 2 ones are, 2 fours are, 7 fours are 28. Correct? 7 fours are 28. So is the problem. Next one. Fourth problem. If one by 6 factorial plus 1 by 7 factorial is equal to x by 8 factorial. Find x. Very important problem for 2 mark. Very important problem. X by 8 factorial, find x. Okay. Given 1 by 6 factorial plus 1 by 7 factorial is equal to x by 8 factorial. So what we do? So 1 divided by 6 factorial, right as it is, plus 1 divided by 7 factorial, we can have 7 into 6 factorial. X divided by 8 factorial. In these two terms, what we take common? 1 by 6 factorial. 1 by 6 factorial, if I take common, it is 1 plus 1 divided by 7. X divided by 8 factorial. We can run as 8 into 7 into 6 factorial. Both sides observe. LHS 6 factorial, RHS what? 6 factorial get cancelled. What left? 1 plus 1 divided by 7 is equal to x divided by 8 into 7. 8 into 7. What we do? We take LCM 7. 7 plus 1 x divided by 8 into 7. 7, 7, what? Get cancelled. 7 plus 1, that is plus written here. 8 x divided by 8. Cross multiplication. On cross multiplication, 8 square. 8 square is how much? 64. The value of x, observe the problem. With the value of x is 64. Understand? See the problem? This is very important problem. Next problem. Fifth main. Evaluate n factorial divided by n minus r factorial when first one n is equal to 6, r is equal to 2. Second one n is equal to 9, r is equal to 5. Okay, we solve one by one problem. Substitute the value. N is equal to 6, r is equal to 2, and n is equal to 9, r is equal to 5. He has given the formula. This is a formula. Okay. First one. N factorial n minus r factorial. 6 factorial 6 minus 2 factorial. 6 factorial divided by 4 factorial, correct? 6 factorial divided by 4 factorial. 6 into 5 into 4 factorial. 4 factorial. 4 factorial, 4 factorial what? Get cancelled. 6 into 5. Answer is 30. 6 into 5 is how much? Answer is 30. For same problem. N factorial divided by n minus r factorial. 9 factorial divided by 9 minus 5 factorial, correct? 9 minus 5 factorial. 9 factorial divided by 9 minus 5 is how much? 4 factorial. So that we can write as 9 into 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 factorial. 4 factorial. 4 factorial, 4 factorial get cancelled. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Calculate. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. $15,120. Think it's correct. If you also calculate. If any correction, you do it. 15,120. So I think this completes the exercise 7.2. This completes the exercise 7.2. We will see the worked example problems. So worked example, first problem. Worked example, fifth one. Evaluate means first problem in the factorial. Evaluate first question, 5 factorial. Second one, 7 factorial. Third one, 7 factorial minus 5 factorial. So do it one by one. 5 factorial. 5 factorial, 5 into 4, 3, 2, 1. 20, 60, 120. Correct? 5 factorial is 120. 7 factorial. 7 into 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think 5040. Correct? 5040. In this 7 factorial, so 7 factorial minus 5 factorial. 7 into 6 into 5 factorial minus 5 factorial. Correct? 7 into 6 into 5 factorial minus 5 factorial. If I take 5 factorial common, 7 into 6 minus 1. 5 factorial is what? 120. Just now we calculate. 42 minus 1. 120 into 41. Calculate 120 into 41. 4. 4,920. 4,920. 4,920. Fifth main completes. Sixth main. Second example means example number 6 in the textbook. Example number 6. Second example. Compute first problem. 7 factorial divided by 5 factorial. Second one. 12 factorial divided by 10 factorial into 2 factorial. 12 factorial divided by 10 factorial into 2 factorial. One by one, you also solve. 7 factorial, 5 factorial. But we can run as 7 into 6. 5 factorial divided by 5 factorial. Just answer is what? 42. 12 factorial. 10 factorial into 2 factorial. So 12 into 11 into 10 factorial. 10 factorial into 2 factorial. 10 factorial get cancelled. 12 into 11, 2 into 1, 2 ones are 2 6. So answer is what? 66. This one is 42. Second one is 66. Correct? Next problem. I think seventh problem is example 3. Evaluate n factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r factorial. N is equal to 5, r is equal to 2, where n is equal to 5 and r is equal to what? 2. N factorial divided by what? N minus r factorial into r factorial. So for that, n factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r factorial. 5 factorial divided by 5 minus 2 factorial into 2 factorial. Correct? We substitute firstly the values of n and r. That is equal to 5 factorial. 5 minus 2 is what? 3 factorial. 2 factorial. 3 factorial into 2 factorial. 5, 4, 3 factorial. 3 factorial. 2 factorial. 3 factorial what? Get cancel. 5 into 4 divided by 2 into 1. 2 ones are 2 2s are. So answer is 5 2s are 10. Correct? 5 into 2, answer is 10. Correct? Next question. Next one. I think example number 8. If 1 divided by 8 factorial plus 1 divided by 9 factorial is equal to x divided by 10 factorial, comma, find x. So same type of problem, just now we discussed these two problems. This one and the exercise problem are very important. 1 divided by 8 factorial plus 1 divided by 9 factorial is equal to x divided by 10 factorial, find x. This is given. 1 divided by 8 factorial plus 1 divided by 9 factorial is equal to x divided by what? 10 factorial. Okay. 1 divided by 8 factorial, that as it is, keep as it is, plus 1 divided by 9 factorial, that we can write as 9 into 8 factorial. 9 into 8 factorial. X divided by 10 factorial. X divided by what? 10 factorial. What we do in the LHS? We take 1 by 8 factorial common. 1 divided by 8 factorial common. 1 plus 1 divided by 9. 1 plus 1 divided by 9 is equal to x divided by 10 factorial. 10 into 9 into 8 factorial. 10 into 9 into 8 factorial. 8 factorial. 8 factorial what? Get cancel. 1 plus 1 divided by 9 is equal to x divided by 10 into 9. X divided by what? 10 into 9. So I write here. So we take 9 is the LCM. 9 plus 1 is equal to x divided by 10 into 9. 9 what? Get cancel. So 10 is equal to x divided by 10. On cross multiplying, x is equal to what? 100. These two problems are very important problems. These two problems are very important problems. One more problem. One more worked example problem of same type. I think example number 4. If 1 divided by 9 factorial plus 1 divided by 10 factorial is equal to x divided by factorial. Find x. Find x. Same type problem. Find x. 1 divided by 9 factorial plus 1 divided by, not plus, here it is, sorry, here it is minus. Here it is minus 1 divided by 10 factorial is equal to x divided by 11 factorial. Same concept. So that implies this is given solution 1 divided by 9 factorial minus 1 divided by 10 factorial, we can run as 10 into 9 factorial 11 factorial, x divided by 11 factorial. 1 divided by 9 factorial, if I take common, 1 divided by 9 factorial, if I take common, 1 minus 1 divided by 10, x divided by 11 into 10 into 9 factorial. Both side 9 factorial get cancelled. 1 minus 1 divided by 10 x divided by 11 into 10. Correct? X divided by 11 into 10. 10 must be the LCM. 10 minus 1 is equal to x divided by 11 into 10. 10. What? Get cancelled. 10 minus 1 is how much? 9. X is equal to, if you know the concept properly, you can solve any type of problems. So I think last worked example problem. Evaluate n factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r factorial, where n is equal to 7, r is equal to, this is the last one, n is equal to 7, r is equal to 3. So that implies n factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r factorial. 7 factorial divided by 7 minus 3 factorial into 3 factorial. 7 factorial divided by 7 minus 3 factorial into 3 factorial. 7 factorial divided by 7 minus 3 is what? 4 factorial into 3 factorial. 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 factorial divided by 4 factorial into 3 factorial. 4 factorial what? Get cancelled. So that is equal to 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So 3 2s are 35. See this problem. So this finish up the factorial notation, means the concept 2 in the chapter permutation and combination. We left out only 2 concepts. One is permutation, another one is combinations. So we discuss the permutation concept in the next class. Okay, thank you.